Hey guys, Romie here. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for. Let me get some better lighting because that's this bit of pretty Jesus for that lighting. Now, this is my review for the Star, season 2, episode 10, Rise from the Ashes. Just so that you guys know, normally I do a green screen. I think this might be my first episode where I haven't done one. As you hear, my allergies mess with my voice. So that's why I figured it's better to get the video out and up and out than just wait until like the weekend. Now, it comes back, and the first thing I'm seeing is look at Keke Palmer. I mean, look at Gigi. And I said, no, this is Keke. No acting required. No acting required because she's living her best life. It's essentially this scene. They're in the club. She's performing this weird thing where Alex and Derek are still together. They're making out. Star is there, and she's all over Noah. Like I said, and they're rich. I said, oh, this must be a dream. Star then sees her mom, and that wakes her back into reality. But that song was bumping. That performance, I was like, oh, are we doing this strip club type of performance? Okay, good. I see you. I see it. Now, the interesting thing here is that the house burned down. So Star and Simone had to go and get Carlotta. Carlotta's finally back from the hospital, and it's in tatters. First person that we see that's alive, Cotton. Cotton's alive and well, but, conveniently covering her neck. And I said, oh, okay, so that was real. She did get choked out. And when Carlotta was just saying, I'm so thankful you made it out of the house before all this mess, I said, well, that's only part of the story. So they're going to have to go and rebuild. But Simone doesn't want to go in the house because we find out her girlfriend was killed. Yeah, her girlfriend from juvie that was hiding out in the house, she's dead. And so I said, oh, Lord, is this going to make Simone go and spiral into drugs harder than ever? I don't know. And I hope not. What I do know is Star says, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go focus on our music. We need to get radio play. Remember, Ayana, she's out. And so they don't know if the father's going to go and sell the record company at this point or if new management's going to come in instead and shake everything up. So they have to go and show their value. And Star, again, just trying to do that pitch of, I know it's hard right now. I know it's difficult, but we can do it. We can make it. Now, Angel goes, checks on High Hill in the hospital. Angel's just like, look, I'm sorry. I didn't know that you were going to spiral this bad. I said, Angel, this is not your fault. But I'm glad Angel said, my daddy's a drunk and my uncle's addicted to cocaine. I can't go from one household to another one just lily padding off of drug abuser. So you're going to have to go and figure that out. But it's kind of this weird dynamic of High Hill's whole thing is he's going to go and make a change. I said, I'll believe it when I see it. And Carlotta realizes that Simone, of course, feels a certain way about her girlfriend being killed in the fire. So you don't have to come in. You don't have to come in to the house. But Carlotta has to go down to the record label because we need to make sure that her clients, as in the girls, are taken care of. But Star, of all people, Star says, you know what? Don't worry about that. You focus here. We got this. We've got this. And Simone said, yeah, I need a distraction. Isn't that a real 180? Isn't that a real 180? I said, Star, now you're understanding the whole concept of the big picture. Now you get it. Miss Bruce was actually in the salon when Carlotta went in, and Miss Bruce was there not only to help out and to say I support you, it's also the police were at my place because they found out that I was fired, and so they thought, motive. I'm thinking, they're not wrong. But, mind you, what? I guess Carlotta's gonna rock her natural hair for most of the rest of the season, which that'd be nice. That would actually be nice because she wears the tackiest, most what are you doing type of wigs that I've seen in a while. So I appreciate the change. I appreciate the change. And then her mother and sister come in, i.e., Patti LaBelle and Brandy. I said. And Patti LaBelle is giving me this whole gangsta scammer type of tease. Brandy's character is giving me, I won't shank you, but I'll set you up to be shanked. Wait a minute, how is the four going and promoting that they're coming back during the summer when they didn't even put out Evie's first single yet? See, that's the thing with these shows. They're rushing. They're rushing. They are rushing. And they're not rushing her, though. They're not rushing her. They're not just putting her out there, put her out there. And I like that. But we'll get back to that. Back at the recording studio. Back at the label. Noah and Alex still have to keep up appearances, and Star is over it. There's no better way to explain it. And then in comes Gigi. Gigi comes in like, okay, what's that look for? What's that look for? Everything's going well for you. My band needs radio play, and we have to do all this stuff. And Gigi, and things are complicated because her and Derek are through. Why? Well, Derek saw Noah and I. Almost. And why would Gigi say, so Derek literally rolled up on you? I said, you ain't right. You trash. But yeah, Gigi is going to help out, have the girls go on her song and pitch it to the studio because they're under the same label, so they need to watch out for each other. Some real woman empowerment stuff. I said, that sounds good for now, but you'll see. Next thing we know, we see Carlotta trying to talk to her mother and her sister, and her mom essentially wants her to go sell the place. You need to just go and sell the place, and no, not sell the place. They'll help fix it up, but they're scammers. They're scammers, they're boosters, and they want to clean the money. Essentially, they're illegal operations. They want to run the funds through the salon to hide the fact. And Carlotta's over it. Carlotta's like, I'm the only one that's legit. Her sister's saying, legit. Legit. You finally wear your natural hair. And after that, I said, let's not do that right now. Let's not do that right now. Derek's grandmother, she likes Alex. She really likes Alex. And she was even actually defending Alex. She loves black people and black love. So I wasn't surprised about that. What I was surprised about was, I was like, oh, Derek, so you're still moving. You're still moving your feet. You're still moving it. You're still shaking it. And he was like, well, this has been happening more frequently. And so that she said, I don't care how much it costs. I'm going to get you rehab. And I said, that is true love, because we know that's not cheap. Alex and Simone are talking to the A&R. A&R essentially saying half the people left when Ayanna left. And because of that, things are very complicated. You need to come with your own heat. We're not just going to go and promote. You're not just going to go and ask in demand, hey, we need to go and get this and get that without producing something, which is pretty much how record labels are. Record labels will sign you and then say, okay, so do you have the product? Because we'll create the packaging. We'll give you the distribution, but you need to create the product almost in full, give it to us, and we'll do the heavy lifting. But Alex comes in and says, look, we're going to have radio play. We're going to be on Gigi's song. So don't worry about us doing what we need to do. Just be ready to do what you need to do. I said, okay. High Hill's told by his doctor that he has a heart condition because of all the coke that he does. Of course he would. So he needs to lay off, period, or else he could drop, which I said, oh Lord, he's a real addict, though. We know he's going to have an issue. Is that their way of eventually telling us that High Hill's going to die? Because the next scene we see is of his daughter, Cotton. I can read between the lines. Anyway, Cotton's talking to her grandmother. I love how they slipped in the patty pot, the mess. But talk to her grandmother because the grandmother called her and was trying to make it seem like, oh, it's just for mom to help her out because there's just so much going on and she needs help, whether she realizes it or not. I said, I don't believe all that. But okay, let's continue. And Star is still over the relationship between Noah and Alex. Alex is trying to figure out what's the problem. Why is there a problem? Simone's trying to tell Alex that you like him. You like him. And because Alex was like, no, it was just a kiss. It was just there was a little something at that point. Oh, well, but nothing before. Simone caught it. She caught it, but she's not a pusher. So she's just, anyway. Alex is trying to make it very clear with Noah that I'm not doing anything else that isn't within the confines of improving my group success. That's it. But we do see their competition come in and say, look, everyone gets radio play. No one gets radio play except for Noah, which is interesting because everyone else is putting in that work. You're just kind of here. And yet you're the one that gets sponsorship and radio play. That's what happens when it's called established artists. People that they know that they can make money off of, they push to the front. Everyone else that are maybes get pushed to the back. That's what always happens. That's what always happens at every company. There's going to be the premier marquee artists and then the sideshows. You just have to call it what it is. Now, they're at whose party? I think they're technically at Gigi's party, the girls, so they split up. Simone goes and reads Noah his rights, and he was shocked because he's trying to figure out, wait a minute, you're the only one I'm not sleeping with, so we shouldn't have any problems. But Simone's over. It's like, you're playing around with my sister, and you're playing around with Alex. You need to go and stay away from both of them because he goes to say something stupid that essentially alludes to the fact that he's in love with both or interested in both. And Simone's not having it because she is grown. I said, oh, the maturity. She's like, leave them alone. Stop playing games. Carlotta's mama goes and talks to her, and essentially, the mama says, look, there's something going on with your daughter. And apparently Carlotta's mom realized that there was something special, that there was something different. That maybe there could have been a potential thing with gender, but there was something before Carlotta saw it. And so Carlotta's really defensive about her mom going and essentially saying, oh, I know something about your baby that you don't know. And that would be offensive to most parents too. Star and Alex finally have the moment. Well, actually not yet. Alex is listening to Gigi's song, but Gigi's song is a total rip off of another artist's song. And Gigi's trying to downplay it. Gigi's looking at her like, I'm doing you a favor, sweetie. I'm doing you a favor, and by me doing you a favor, that should mean that I shouldn't be getting on this lip. I don't deserve it. I really don't deserve it. Because I do way too much for you. So either you go and record on that, or you don't have to. That's it. Star was over it because Star was thinking, look, at the end of the day, we all do what we need to do. I said, oh, don't do that. Carlotta tries talking to Cotton, but Cotton goes and swerves. Cotton makes it seem like it's only about her ex who was killed, Elliot. that Elliot's death, and that's why she's sad. But we know it's not that. We know. It may be that a little bit, but not enough. And then Star and Alex finally have the truth moment. The truth moment meaning why they're really upset with each other. Star, excuse me, Star finally admits that she was doing stuff with Noah before Alex and was keeping it a secret. And yeah, she may have been wrong for how she wanted to go and keep it casual because she didn't want to affect the group or all of that. But she really did like him. Alex said, look, it was a kiss. And then Derek, the reason why he's really upset, and I moved out, is because of the fact that he saw me and Noah, in a compromising position. And so Simone's just happy that the girls finally put it out there. And then here goes Noah. Here goes Noah deciding that he's going to go and do the legendary song, 'Cause When You Love Someone. Let's see, is my voice still messed up? 'Cause when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. Don't let it feel so sad. Going running back. Let's see, can I hit anything high? You sweet, sweet. Okay, it's slowly coming back. Voice is slowly coming back. Cool. But it's messed up because we see this montage of both of the women, and with the spotlights on both of them while he's performing. So a very faint spotlight. So it's showing how he wants his cake and he wants to eat it too, and it's unfair. Next day, Alex finally talks to Derek, and she just kind of goes and says, look, it's not exactly what you think. And Derek's whole mantra is, you knew what you wanted. You took what you wanted. And he's like, wait. I was spiraling because she had an abortion. Just like I knew happened. Just like we all knew happened. But Derek didn't know. I said, dang, he didn't know until now? Really? Really, Alex? Okay. So he was really done with her truly done with her after that. Mind you, Star came around and was just like, oh, I can come back. No, Star, you can stay. Derek's like, you can stay. Alex, here's your stuff. Alex and Star hug. So they're finally coming together, having a kumbaya moment. It's nice, it's beautiful, and whatnot. But so Alex is moving back in with them. Simone still feels a certain way about going back in that house, and she just feels like her girlfriend, no one really cared about her. She slipped through the cracks, but Star made it very clear. You cared about her, so that's all that matters. Simone says something cute about, oh, does this make me a lesbian? Star says, I don't like labels. Stop it. And then the ladies have a little powwow session, and then High Hill surprises Angel and, what's his name, Kevin? I want to call him Kevin. And gets their song on the radio. So he says he's still their manager for 3 years or something like that. It's something crazy. It's like a Stevie J contract. And that he's going to do it whatever it takes to make them successful. They don't fully trust him, but they don't have anyone else really backing them right now. And I'm glad that Carlotta and Brandy, whatever Brandy's character's name is, I'll know next week. They finally had a heart-to-heart. They pretty much let petty stuff and other people get in the way of their sisterhood. But they love and truly care about each other. And the mom comes around and Carlotta finds out that because her mom had the gun and said, look, Con told me to bring the gun. She wants it. She feels like she needs it. And that's because she was almost killed. Carlotta finally finds that out. The girls go to like this abandoned area so that Simone can tag "Rest in Peace, Karen," and then they hear their song on the radio in the car, and Simone gets a text from Noah saying, I got your song on the radio, or turned on the radio, and it's weird because I just hope that Noah knows what he's getting himself into. You don't want to get in between those women. Not at all. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Star's still seeing her mom. And please like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, I'll be back to the regular shenanigans next week.